For us as a team, this is something really special. Just watching them come out and seeing a smile on Bubba's face was everything.
Thank you very much. As always, the floor is yours, gentlemen. Take it away.
Guys, you've seen plenty of me over the past couple of weeks. It's my pleasure to introduce you to my brother Devon, one half of the 24-time World Tag Team Champions and the most decorated tag team of all time, the Dudley Boys.
Let's say, all right.
Here's the deal. We didn't just win world titles, we won everything there was to win.
I give the Dudley Boys their props. They've won a lot of titles. But the ECW championships, those were regional. Those wasn't world titles. I, on the other hand, 10 World Tag Team Championships with my brother.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes tomorrow at 8, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.